If you want to calculate the as per the thumb rule requirement of the standard materials, so in a particular, suppose in the high-rise building case, or you can take any other case like bungalow building or any other sort of building, then in general thumb rule this steel is 3 to 5 kg per square feet, and this square feet is calculated as per the built up area of the building, that is the total construction area of the building. Suppose if the plot area is 2000 square feet and the construction area allowed on the ground floor is 1500 square feet, and on the first floor it is suppose 1500 square feet, then total 3000 square feet of construction area in the building. So the built up area of the building will be 3000 square feet. So average steel in the building will be suppose average is 4 kg per square feet. So as per total 3000, it will be into 4, so it will be 12,000 kg of steel, that will be 12 ton of steel in that particular building. So in the case of multi-story building, suppose 20 floors, and each floor it is around 1500 square feet, so it will be around 30,000 square feet, so 30,000 into 4 kg per average, so that will be 120,000 or 1,20,000 kg of steel, that will be 120 ton of steel it will require in the total multi-story building. So this construction area, built up area of the building is calculated as per the FSI of that particular area. FSI is floor space index, which is different in different part of the country or in the different part of the world. FSI for the bungalow building is 1.5 generally allowed for the bungalow construction. That is, if 2000 is the 2000 square feet is the plot area, then FSI is 1.5. So the total construction area allowed is 2000 into 1.5, that is 3000 square feet. For example we are taking, so it will be 1500 square feet on each floor. So for multi-story building or commercial building, the FSI allowed is more. For commercial building, some areas the FSI allowed is 3. So if the plot area for multi-story building, generally minimum square feet plot should be 5000 square feet as per the municipality rules. So if you suppose, for example, we take 5000 square feet is the plot area, then FSI is 3, then we have 15,000 square feet of commercial construction area allowed. So you can take approximately 4000 square feet or 3800 square feet on each floor into 4 floors, so that will cover approximately 50,000 square feet. So this is the way you can calculate the built up area of the building, or you can calculate the construction area of the building, that you can calculate it from the AutoCAD drawing given by the project details. So these thumb rules adhere to that particular construction area. If suppose steel we take it 4 kg average, then the 4 kg into the total built up area of the building. So as per the thumb rule, we can just have an overall outlook of the total material needed for the building. So this same way, if you need to calculate the cement bags that is required in the building, you can calculate the RMC. If suppose you don't go by traditional way of cement and sand and aggregator and all this labor required, you will go for the RMC, ready mix concrete. So that will you can calculate straight away 0.05 cubic meter per square feet. So these are the 3 main materials which are calculated by the thumb rule, and other materials you can get it from our studies, and we can make it out the thumb rule figures for each and every particular materials. For if suppose we want to calculate the electrical cost of the building, so that is 133 rupees per square feet of the built up area of the building. So we don't get into the built up super built up and so super built up is 30% extra of the built up area. So we always calculate the costings as per the built up area. So similarly for the plumbing, we can calculate the costing of the brand. This is for all the average materials of the building, not for something where the client requires some higher sort of materials, and we'll the costing will change. And also this thumb rules will calculate only the approximate costing of the particular material or approximate costing. It will not calculate the exact costing. The exact costing will vary 5 to 10% as per the requirement of the building, as per the requirement of the client. These all are the required materials, only the requirement of material. These three items not including the labor, but this electrical cost is including the labor, and this plumbing is including material and labor both. uh, these all three items are including material and labor both. And similarly go for the external development, 95 rupees per square feet, which includes external paving of the in the parking area, the suppose you have concrete curb or some lightning part or some decoration part or plantation or landscaping, that will all include into the external development. If you only go for the structure part of the building, then it will come to around rupees 750 rupees per square feet for multi-story building, because the foundation is deep, the foundation is high, the foundation cost is high in multi-story building. And the cement consumption is more. Cement and all the material aggregate and consumption is more, so it will go 750 rupees per square feet. If you go for bungalow, it will reduce to 20 to 30% more for bungalows and other smaller buildings. And this includes all the material and labor and equipment, all cost included. Similarly for finishing works, for plastering and painting and normal finishing works, it will go for 75 rupees per square feet.